Hey everyone, we all make mistakes, especially in our 20s. In this video, we're getting real and sharing 10 money mistakes I made in my 20s because believe me, I've been there. Think of this as your crash course in personal finance, learn the hard way so you don't have to. Join us as we combine storytelling with financial wisdom in our educational yet engaging style. All right, let's dive right into mistake number one, not budgeting. In my 20s, I had this money comes, money goes mentality. I had a general idea of how much I was making, but I wasn't tracking my spending at all. It wasn't until I sat down and actually looked at my spending habits that I realized I was throwing away hundreds of dollars every single month on things that weren't important. Once I saw those numbers on paper, it was a huge wake-up call. I started using a simple spreadsheet to track my income and expenses, and let me tell you, it was eye-opening. By creating a budget, I gained a crystal clear understanding of where my money was going. By allocating funds for things you enjoy, you can still treat yourself without derailing your financial goals. Trust me, your future self will thank you. Let's talk about mistake number two, overspending on non-essentials. I used to think that having the latest gadgets, clothes, and experiences was the key to happiness. I wanted to keep up with my friends and portray an image of success, even if it meant living beyond my means. I'd drop a ridiculous amount on a fancy dinner just to post it on Instagram or buy clothes I didn't need just because they were on sale. But here's the thing, true happiness doesn't come from material possessions. It comes from experiences, relationships, and pursuing your passions. I was so caught up in trying to impress others that I was neglecting my own financial well-being. Overspending on non-essentials will only lead to debt and financial stress. Focus on building a solid financial foundation instead of chasing fleeting trends. Your wallet will thank you. All right, let's talk about mistake number three, not saving for emergencies. Life is unpredictable and unexpected expenses can pop up when you least expect them. I learned this lesson the hard way when my car decided to have a complete meltdown. The repairs ended up costing me thousands of dollars that I didn't have, forcing me to rack up credit card debt and setting me back financially. An emergency fund is essentially a safety net that protects you from financial disaster. The general rule of thumb is to have 3 to 6 months worth of living expenses saved up in an easily accessible account. Start small and gradually increase your contributions over time. Consider it an investment in your peace of mind. Chapter 4, retirement? You mean like 40 years from now? Think again. Let's be real, retirement probably seems like a lifetime away when you're in your 20s. I used to think I had plenty of time to save for retirement. But the truth is, the earlier you start saving, the better off you'll be. Time is your greatest asset when it comes to retirement savings, thanks to the magic of compound interest. Even small contributions made consistently over time can add up to a significant amount by the time you retire. Look into employer-sponsored retirement plans like 401 KAs or open up an individual retirement account, also known as an IRA. There are even robo-advisors that will manage your investments for you, making it super simple. Chapter 5. The credit card trap. Don't fall for it. Credit cards. Those shiny pieces of plastic that promise instant gratification and a world of possibilities. But be warned, they can also be a slippery slope to debt if you're not careful. One of my biggest financial mistakes in my 20s was racking up credit card debt. I fell into the trap of thinking I could spend more than I could afford. My advice: treat credit cards like debit cards. Only spend what you can afford to pay back in full each month, and whatever you do, avoid those tempting minimum payments. They might seem like a good idea at the time, but they'll cost you a fortune in interest in the long run. Chapter 6, investing. Young time is money, literally. All right, let's talk about mistake number 6, not investing early. I'll admit, investing seemed intimidating and confusing when I was younger. I didn't understand the stock market and I was afraid of losing money. But here's the thing, not investing is a missed opportunity, as I mentioned earlier. Compound interest is a powerful force. And the earlier you start investing, the more time your money has to grow. Think of it this way. The money you invest in your 20s has decades to potentially grow before you retire. There are tons of resources available to help you learn about investing, from books and websites to financial advisors. Start small, stay consistent, and watch your money grow over time. Chapter 7. Track your spending like a boss. Your bank account will thank you. Remember how we talked about the importance of budgeting? Well, tracking your expenses goes hand in hand with budgeting. By tracking every dollar you spend, you gain valuable insights into your spending habits and identify areas where you can cut back. I used to think tracking my expenses was tedious and time-consuming, but honestly, it takes just a few minutes each day and it's so worth it. When you track your expenses, you might be surprised by how much you're actually spending on things you don't even think about. Coffee, takeout, those impulse buys at the checkout counter. By identifying your spending triggers and patterns, you can make more conscious choices about your money. Okay, confession time. I used to think financial advisors were only for wealthy people. I figured I didn't have enough money to make it worth their while. But let me tell you, that's a huge misconception. Seeking financial advice can be beneficial no matter what stage of life you're in. A financial advisor can provide personalized guidance based on your specific financial situation and goals. They can help you create a budget, develop a retirement plan, navigate investment options, and make informed financial decisions. There are fee-only financial advisors who charge an hourly rate or a flat fee for their services, rather than taking a commission on your investments. Even if you're just starting out, a one-time consultation with a financial advisor can be incredibly valuable. We've all been there. You're scrolling through social media and you see an ad for something that catches your eye, or you're out shopping and you stumble upon a must-have item that wasn't on your list. Impulsive financial decisions can wreak havoc on your finances. Those small, seemingly insignificant purchases can add up quickly, derailing your budget and preventing you from reaching your financial goals. One of the best ways to avoid impulsive financial decisions is to implement a cooling-off period. If you see something you want to buy, give yourself 24 hours or even longer to think it over. This will help you prioritize your spending and avoid making rash decisions. Last but not least, let's talk about the importance of setting financial goals. Without clear financial goals, it's easy to drift aimlessly and make decisions that don't align with your long-term aspirations. Financial goals give you direction and motivation. They provide a roadmap for your financial journey, helping you stay focused and make informed decisions. Your goals could be anything from saving for a down payment on a house to paying off debt, retiring early, or traveling the world. The key is to identify what's important to you and set specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound, SMART goals. Focus on what matters to you and create a plan that aligns with your values and aspirations. That's it for my 10 financial mistakes. I hope by sharing my experiences I can help you avoid making the same blunders. Remember, we all make mistakes and it's never too late to turn things around and take control of your finances. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe for more content on personal finance and money management. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so you don't miss any future upload. Leave a comment below with your own financial tips or mistakes you've learned from. We'd love to hear from you.